Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Will, and we are back with some more Final Fantasy today. And we're about to continue on the main story and head past this big door. Okay. Let's talk to everyone before we go.
I couldn't have made it this far without you,
Oh
Tor.
god.
Each parting brings the hope of reunion. I missed you, Clive.
I missed you too.
If Sid were here today, I reckon he'd be proud of you, Clive.
He'd be proud of us all.
There is still much I would learn of your tale, once this day is done. Until then, all who might come between me and such knowledge shall answer to my spear.
I do not envy them.
Alright. We've already done our shopping. Are we going in full party?
You see,
Or
Clive,
solo?
we're not alone. If we are to win the day, we must all play our part. And ours. Ours lies beyond those doors.
We fought long and hard for this moment. Sid's dream, our dream, is within our grasp.
We need only endure this final trial, and we shall. Together.
You all know what it is that awaits us beyond this gate. And we shall face it together.
Aye.
It seems our hosts would rather we remain. I will stay them.
We will stay them. Go!
Just don't keep us waiting.
Thank you.
We were so close for having a whole team. Come on. Ultimate.
Welcome, sons of fire.
No! No!
Why? Why?
Come back.
Towards!
Joshua! Joshua! Wake up!
Clive, is that you? This isn't stone here.
Welcome to our darkness. A rift between worlds wherein your kind might reflect.
Show yourself!
Grave and many are the sins of man. And we would have you know them. All of them. As fate has seen fit to deliver you home, consider this our welcoming gift.
It would seem we are trapped.
And the only way out is through Ultima. We find him, and we leave.
Oh yay, we're doing the thing. So we did at the beginning. Sorry about it. Got some atmospheric music on.
If you are to comprehend the full extent of your transgressions, we must go back to the beginning. When the world was still young, we visited upon it a miracle, magic, and in its light did all life flourish. Yet the price for this boon would prove heavy. A pall descended upon the land, painting the horizon black as night. Though we labored to forestall its spread, in this one endeavor we stood powerless. And so we fled, that we might endure, that we might discover a means of salvation.
But if it was magic that caused the blight, what of the mother crystals?
I expect he'll tell us soon enough.
Alright, we're getting some backstory, some world lore. Although I do find it interesting, I still haven't played all the Final Fantasy games, but in a lot of them, whenever it deals with the gods, and more often than not, it's always the gods gave us magic. It's never just a natural occurring thing.
Salvation, alas, was not readily to be had. First, we would require a land unvisited by the stain of corruption. An unprecedented journey lay before us, one beyond the limits of our fleshly bodies. And so we cast them off. Thus, stripped to our very spirit, did we find our new paradise. A land as pure as driven snow, Valisthea. There would the true work begin, for the black crept yet behind us. And soon did we arrive at a solution, the illness having spread to every organ. There was but one escape from this fate, to start afresh.
With a new world. The one for which Barnabas labored. A paradise free from the blight where his god awaits. And where, if we only forfeit our wills and abandon everything we hold dear, humanity can join him. So, Ultima would have us follow in the footsteps of the king.
And follow we shall. For now.
To forge a new world would require not only power, but a constitution strong enough to wield it. Acquiring the first would be simple. Untouched by the blight, Valisthea was replete with ether, and we had only to place jewels in her crown to claim it. Acquiring the second, however, demanded creativity. And so I cast forth the seeds of humanity.
You created us.
Is that not what gods do? We sowed the seeds for you, Muthos, all that you might one day blossom. And our future thus secured, we thought to slumber, though that would prove a grave mistake. For it was as we slept that man committed his greatest sin. He awoke. Alone in a world bereft of his god's radiance, he stumbled blindly, desperate for guidance. Finding no light, he sought to kindle his own. And from that single errant impulse was his will born. Having discovered himself at last, man turned his eyes inward and found he desired evermore that which only magic might afford. So wars were waged and brothers slain for custody over that dwindling resource. And the land, she wept tears of black.
He would condemn us for this. Surely he cannot be so blind to his own hypocrisy.
Not blind, just unwilling to admit the truth. Though we're one and the same.
This background music is awesome. There's that little extra synth underneath. I can barely hear. Sounds awesome.
Is that?
Ifrit, or what's left of him.
Long have our ashes lain cold for want of a spark. Cast your eyes upon them and see what you must become. Valisthea cannot endure a second claim upon her being. The avarice of man drives her ever closer to destruction. But she may yet be saved by you. It is what you were born to do, why we nursed you and fed you, as your own mother should have. And now that you are fully grown, our Muthos, it is time at last for you to serve your purpose.
To right your wrongs. If our sin is wanting to survive, then you are as marked by it as we are. The fault is yours. Our wills were born because you abandoned us. And now, you would have us forfeit them. All for a place in your new paradise.
Do you imagine yourselves worthy of one? Mankind has no place in our world. Is this truly so difficult to comprehend? We only ever require you, Muthos, when the time comes to bid this wretched realm farewell. None shall follow, none shall remain.
What do you mean, none?
This is our world. Once the land's rebirth is complete, humanity will have served its purpose. Why would we continue to suffer that which has caused us so much vexation?
Because the land doesn't belong to you. It belongs to us all! What?
That is where you are mistaken. You own nothing but your precious will.
Brother.
I can't do this alone.
And you don't have to.
I grow weary of your dissent. Now you must learn that this master will not tolerate disobedience.
Awesome.
My friends, my family. We have all suffered, all fought to survive. This world may be flawed. It may be broken. But it's all we have. And if we can't share it, I see only one other choice. You have to go.
You may have created us, Ultima. But it's time we lived on our own terms. This isn't your world anymore. It's ours.
Bow down, offenders, hearts disdained.
Okay. Okay. Trying to figure out exactly, Okay, he's moving too much for me to do a lot of my moves, it feels like. Dang it. There we go. Alright, I'm getting into the rhythm. Dang it, the spear throw. I always think it's a second later.
Such foul attaint may not be sublimed through game standing. Only with heads hung low is penance paid. O wretched mortals incapable even of contrition, in fitting season shall we...
Okay, so apparently that thingy is insta-death. Part of me is a little disappointed that we started a quarter through the fight, but another part of me is like, yeah, no, I don't need to redo that. Yeah, he's doing like the 2-slash thing, what's his face did. There we go. I don't think its health is going down. Oh wait, there it is. Okay. Yeah, for a couple of those slashes, it didn't look like it was going down.
Gifted this chance. And still you would raise your hand against the Lord.
Lord of these nuts?
What now? The darkness bends. He means to end us.
It wouldn't be the first time. But let's make it his last.
Your fate is inexorable. Surrender the vessel unto the darkness. Surrender it unto us. Kneel before us.
Over here! That's better.
Rest not.
Oh, I was hoping we'd be able to make it halfway. Whoop.
Nice try.
Prostrate yourselves.
Crap, crap. Oh my god, now my dodges are bad. Dropping Thunder Hammer. Go, 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 go. Ah, dang it. There we go. Yeah, like I said, every single time you break the shield, it feels like the shield gets easier to break, and it takes more and more health. Boom. Honestly, not a lot of XP. That's surprisingly not a lot of XP. And also ability point. Why do you always shaft me on the ability points game? And
At last, for countless generations, have we awaited this moment. Your struggles have made you strong, yet your soul remains heavy with sin. Absolution is nigh. Repent, and all shall be forgiven.
Tell me, Clive, how many lives have you saved since taking my name?
Fewer than we have ruined. Wherever we go, we leave a sea of tears in our wake.
These are the wages of your will, son.
What good are our choices when all they ever bring, all they will ever bring, is death?
There's no atoning, Clive. No matter how hard you try. So why not leave it all behind?
Leave it all behind.
Clive!
Please, won't somebody save me? Won't anybody love me?
I yearn, yet still she is not mine. Have I not given enough?
From will is born desire, and it is this which consumes you, rendering you incomplete.
Do you not see how the world bends and warps under the weight of your hungering hearts? What if it could all just go away? Just go away.
Clive!
I Am I crazy, or do we still have that one cloaked, hooded guy that we still need to figure out?
None of this is real. Wake up. It's time to go home, Clive.
Clive.
That's right. You're my brother.
Brother.
Come. Remember who you are.
Clive.
Once more, lest you forget.
My name is Clive. Clive Rossfield. Look, Ultima.
Even here, the light of the vessel's will cannot be quenched. And the Phoenix, his trespass should not have been possible. Not possible unless he has been with Muthos all along. The mark of the Phoenix, emblazoned upon his heart, made manifest by the power of will alone. The power of creation. Can it be? Are their wills truly so potent?
Are you still talking?
Fusion?
Our flames burn as one!
This is no mere evolution, it is deviation. And herefrom does Logos rise.
Oh. Did we do the thing? I think we always escape from these crumbling beans easily.
Wake up.
That.
Sorry to wake you, but I think it may be time to leave. This place.
The crumbly bitch. We need to get out.
And once again does my creation stray from the path laid before it. Steeped in conceit, you fancy yourself a god. You embrace Logos. But we will put an end to this hubris.
What are you talking about?
In the halls of origin does our true power quicken. And there shall you be made complete. Soon, Mythos, soon you will discover how little you know of suffering. And so the crystals are no more. Yet in their silence, a new song rings. Its chorus building, a crescendo as it enters its final movement, stirring those long aslumber to waking. And back to their origin.
It's a spaceship. Or probably more accurate, interdimensional ship, maybe? Don't you hate that when your cities get dislodged from the ground and become all crystal cocoony? Okay, so that only happened with Capital City, it looked like?
The bloody crystal's cracked. So where the hell are they?
Oh, fuck me.
Is that ether?
What in good Grieger's name is going on?
This is wrong.
Are we back?
Clive! Joshua!
Jill!
Is everyone all right?
We're fine. What happened?
Too much to explain here.
Mid! We're leaving! Now!
I'm sorry, he just can't yell mid.
Everyone, fall back to the ship!
Gamer moment. And the game he was hyped for all year comes out. Mid!
I will be with you anon.
Thank you.
Oh, we have to go all the way around.
I need to tell everyone what happened at Drake's Spine. And I'm going to need Otto's help.
Oh wait, can we see it from here? Yes, we can.
Is it?
It's the end, is what it is.
Okay, the question is when he was giving that breakdown, and he was like, "Oh, our world was like depleted, so we needed to find a new one, or a new land." Just wondering what exactly they meant. Was it like literally like a spaceship, like another planet land? Was it interdimensional? Or was it like, oh, we needed to find like literal, like continental land? And over time, the lands kind of just like went back to normal. Like the planet itself kind of did a reset.
Back again?
Yeah, we got some crazy shit going down.
Allow me to educate you.
Okay, where is he? I could have sworn there was one more like hooded dude. No. It's not hooded dude. Maybe I always forget whether or not we fully. Okay, I think we did fully figure out hooded dude. Okay, yeah, we did. That's something that I still need to go back and rewatch. Because I could swear there were two hooded figures. And I can't remember if he ever explained who took him in. He said someone took him in after the whole downfall thing. And I don't know if that was like the people that now serve him were the ones that took him in. Yeah, only playing this on weekends, some of this stuff gets a little foggy. Oh yeah, and our boy, the Smithy, also, like, whatever happened to him?
One must understand one's place in the world. Very good.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Export. Okay, I know that title. I need to double check this. Okay, so the reason why I know that name is because it involves the DLC. But I could have sworn it says before you do that quest. Seconds.
Good morrow to you, my friend. I have compiled some new entries, if you would like to see them. What subject shall we consider today? You are always welcome, Clive.
It's kind of weird that apparently there is a way to, like, miss the DLC, seemingly. Okay, let's see here. It says, progress the campaign until you reach the back to their origin main scenario quest. And then you have to complete, like, these handful of quests. Something going on here. Oh yeah, we also should check the desk writing thing. Oh, yo.
So what do I owe the honor?
I'm about to find out.
What's that for you, dear?
Yo, level up that. I'll need to get this one. Already have that. Have that. So yeah, this is the only one left, and we need just a few components. That bottom one can only come from a thingy.
And?
First the skies, then the crystal. What next? The advent of Krieger herself.
Okay, I want to check my side quests. Yeah, there are quite a few main story quests. Complete quests. And scenario quests. Okay, so completed quests. I think these are... I don't know if these are ones that we have to do still ahead of us, or the ones that we've already done in the past. Cut from the same cloth. Okay, cut from the same cloth. Complete. Alright. Phoenix Heal. Phoenix Heal. Where there's a will. Yeah, there's like a bunch of side quests that you're supposed to complete before this. I'm not seeing where there's a will. Where there's a will and priceless are two that we need to do. Oh, we didn't do them. It looks like there's still two more side... Unless I'm completely, like, missing it, but... Priceless. Payback. Yeah, there's very few that are actually just, like, a one word. Okay. Oh, yo, we can go everywhere now. Okay, sweet. Let's see here. Okay, where there's a will is given by Joshua. Actually, both of the quests are given by Joshua. We really haven't had any quests given by him.
Origin, he called it. But the origin of what?
We're gonna save it just in case. So yeah, there's two quests that are missing. And... the main scenario quest. So I don't know if initiating it counts as main scenario quest or not. And I'm just trying to double check to make sure that there's no other thingy. Let's talk to him. Okay, we got all those X's. So either this is going to give us some more quests and whatnot, or this is going to lead straight to the end, which I am afraid of missing out. Because I do have both downloaded. I'm going to save first. We go.
Still alive, I see. Something tells me that eyesore on the horizon is your doing. How'd you manage that?
It's a long story. One that I'd rather only tell once.
Right. All hands on deck, then.
this, everyone. As I'm sure you've all guessed, the crystal which now commands the eastern skies was summoned by Ultima. He called it Origin. Though the significance of that name is as yet unclear.
What does it matter what it's called? Its emergence tore Twinside asunder and wiped my homeland from the map.
Mention of the Dominion spires can be found in the oldest of Varisthian records. But to the best of my knowledge, none provide any hint as to their true nature. That they would prove the horns of some slumbering demon. Well,
the Dominion's demise was at least quick. Elsewhere, the Republican army cannot hope to contain the chaos engulfing Randalar. Canva is in flames, and the Empire.
Our allies are crying out for answers. I've sent the Cursebreakers to give them what assurances we can, but right now that amounts to fuck all.
They wouldn't be able to stop what the skies have started in any case. People here and across the realm grow sicker with every passing day.
Could it be that this new Mother Crystal is like the others? That it draws upon the land's ether? It certainly looked that way from stone here.
If that were true, it would explain the hastening spread of the Blight since the crystal's appearance. Would it not?
And as the land's ether slowly rises to the surface, it pools, corrupting all who cannot channel its energies. Archay above, ether floods below, and in the middle, here we languish, hopelessly entrapped.
It's all right. When we faced him at Stone here, Ultima told us his true power quickens in the halls of Origin. Needless to say, we cannot allow that to continue. If we are to stop him, we will have to find a way into the crystal.
How are we going to manage that then? It's up in the sky. And fast as she is, the Enterprise can't fly.
Oh, we're gonna make a flying ship. Shocker. In a Final Fantasy game? I know.
It's a lot to take in, and I reckon we'd all benefit from some time to clear our heads. The answer will come to us. Don't you worry. Ain't that right, Clive?
Right. That's right.
Well, go on then. Bugger off. Same goes for you, Clive. You won't solve anything like this. Trust me. Go and get some fresh air, eh?
Thank you. Joshua seemed upset.
Alright, still nothing else.
Ultima may have created us, but he doesn't make us who we are. Only we can do that. And if he would have us fight for our survival, so be it. It's what we've been doing all along.
Much like Ultima himself, it would seem. His new world being naught but a means to survive. And so, we must contend to decide which of us shall inherit the land. Should Ultima prevail, it will mean death for us all. Of that, we can be certain. But even should he fail, what world awaits us? A withered, godless place, where our newfound freedom will most like prove a chain in itself.
Well, that may be. But a chain can always be broken. As long as one has the will to break it. It won't be easy. It may take generations. Centuries of suffering. And that is, if everyone plays their part. But it will happen. And when it does, it will be on our terms. That is the world that awaits us.
Indeed. And what better world could one wish for?
But first, we have to reach that crystal.
Then it's a good thing I have wings.
You can barely stand, let alone fly. And only the Founder knows what horrors await in those skies. You certain about this?
Am I certain? I am the Phoenix. I will do what I must. This is our fight. Remember?
All right. I yield. But only what you must, yes? I'm still your sworn shield.
That you are.
And what of my wings? Lest you forget, you go to stand against a god. I would not have you succumb to fatigue before the fight begins. Ifrit, your brother mentioned that some few of the dominants who had lost their power to you were still able to prime. Is that true?
It is. But their icons no longer submitted to their will.
Then mine will have to be stronger. That you both might save your strength for the battle to come.
You don't have to do this.
If you do, there's a chance you might lose all you have left.
And what have I but regret? My life ended in the Dominion. I fear death no more. Besides, I would have words with Ultima. He has much to answer for.
We are in your debt, Dion.
We can speak of debts when this is over.
He speaks like a man who knows he's not coming back. And has come to terms with that.
That doesn't mean that we have to, does it, Clive?
Time to talk to Jill. I only hope she understands.
Okay, actually, I want to test something. There's duplicate. Hello. There was one that we never opened? Alright. Thought I never come.
Come to wish on a star.
That might not be such a bad idea. This is it, Jill. You know what I have to do. Why I have to do it. There's no turning back now. This is where our journey was leading us. Where it will end, for better or worse.
I could pray to Metia for you. But you'll be all right, won't you, Clive? You always are.
I did promise we'd watch the moon together.
I'll be waiting.
It really feels like we're about to do the finale. God damn it.
It's almost time.
There we go. Okay.
Better make sure I haven't forgotten anything.
Yeah, I hate when DLCs do this kind of shit where it's like, oh, you need to make sure you hit all these check markers to be able to even unlock the DLC. And it's like, oh, god damn it. Okay, so it looks like a bunch of side quests are unlocked. This is probably all the final stuff we need to do. Thank God. I think Joshua has a quest for us now. Yes, okay. Woo! I was really freaking out there because I was trying to think, like, I know I bought the game, but I couldn't remember if I bought the DLC, when I bought the DLC. And I was like, oh shit, wait, did I buy it after I already started the game? And would that mess up the flow of it or anything? Ooh. Alright. First come up here. We have to have more bounties. Because that one weapon still needs more material. That only comes from bounties. What the frick? We can't replay these unless it's like a one and done kind of thing. Where I should have saved it instead of spending it on something else. Actually, I don't even see the other creature that I was supposed to fight. I'm not seeing the other creature.
Clive! Anything catch your eye?
Under new management.
Think you can help?
Wow, so there's only one other quest outside. Okay. Is this one an exclamation?
Sid, do you have a moment?
By all means.
It's my old master. Seems there's no escaping her. She found some way to send me a letter. And something else. Records from a Waluda prison. Seems they were keeping a lot of bearers there.
How did she come by such a thing?
Finding bearers always was her strong point. And it seems the cells of Balmung Dark are full of them. Foreign captives, the masterless. Bearers no one would miss. And even better for her, bearers with no one to look after them. When ether started lapping at the walls, the jailers fled.
leaving the bearers to be liberated by whoever happened to come along next.
Sid, I'd like to believe that I've earned your trust by now. And while I'm well aware that you've forbidden Cursebreakers from traveling to Waloed, I can't let those bearers die in their cells. I'd rather risk shipwreck on the Shadow Coast than leave them to starve.
We'll be needing the Enterprise if we're going to navigate the Narrow.
Does that mean...
I'm making an exception, but we travel together. And we stay no longer than we have to. Ash is an inhospitable place at the best of times. We save as many as we can, and we leave.
Thank you, Sid. There was a name in the prison register. A name from my past. Chadwick. Another of my former master's protégés. A gifted soldier, and the closest thing I had to family. The thought of him held captive in that place.
He must be very important to you.
He was. Is.
Then we find him.
The entrance to the prison lies in the shadow of Ravenwit Walls, just beyond the portcullis. We should head there as quickly as we can. I only pray there are still bearers alive to save.
As do I, Doris.
Alright, let's do this. Honestly, we've been doing a lot of cutscene-y stuff, which I'm down for, but at the same time, it's gonna do a little bit more action here, bud.
Do you think they'll come back?
Honestly, the balance between cutscene and action has been really good in this game. Something Genshin really needs to learn. Oh, wait, here we go. Oh, hell yeah. Alright, we got that. We're gonna put that on. Yeah, this single slash sucks. I can't get it to work properly. Boom.
How hard could it be?
Okay, I was gonna say, I didn't see a red mark. Whoa, whoa, wait, what? When we talk to the guy at the desk, he usually shows you where all the other locations are. Of, like, other quests. But he only showed us one location. What the hell? There's, like, quite a few more. Alright, today's gonna be Side Quest City. Oh.
Doris is waiting for me near Balmung Dark. The longer she's out in the open, the more likely she is to be found by Akashic. I need to hurry.
Jesus, it's only been... Okay. Update Marvel Rivals. It's only been 10 days since it came out, and it's already added 2 new skins to the game. Oh yeah, and I made it to gold, everybody. In competitive. Yay. Silver was a nightmare to get out of. Definitely took me the longest. Just because it was the classic, like, either be rolled or get rolled. Like, the last match I played in Silver was not even funny. Where my team was like everyone 20 kills, their team, nobody even got more than 3. Where it's like, this is horribly unbalanced. But I'm out of silver and now in gold, so it's like, oh, thank God. Hopefully that will start lessening. Alright, now, yep, just like I thought. We're going over to the Colosseum. This was the only spot that was, like, weird. Where, like, we went up to it and we very clearly couldn't interact with it yet. don't think there's any other place that we've really come across that's like that. Well, let's try this out. Alright, it brings you all the way up 2 bars, 2 full bars. Shit. Wow, that's rare. Getting one that dies out. Well, that move always does that, I forget. It like launches them into the air and just keeps pushing them up until it hits the ceiling. There we go. Yo.
There were no guards, I take it.
None manning the gates, no. It's a different story inside, though. The corridors are crawling with Akashic. Most likely guards left behind when the wardens ran. If Chadwick was being held here, I worry that he may already be.
Don't give up hope just yet, but let's move quickly. Let me check the ground floor. The ether's thickest there.
Then I'll search the upper level. Good luck, Sid. Stay safe.
Just how bad are the floods inside the walls? Bad enough to turn a bearer? I hope not. We're risking a lot just being here. Better keep my eyes open for signs of life.
Giving Pat dog today. Like I've said, we haven't really had dungeons in this game.
Locked up tight.
Hello? I'm hoping maybe this is gonna be dungeon-esque. Oh, they're a level 40. I always forget about palm magic. It's the weakest. Still useful.
So this place was no ordinary prison. And I doubt they'll have taken the creature with them when they fled.
Well, those were stairs. Wanted to get all 3. Home run.
Minimal loss of Waluda lives. And what happens when they run out of bearers? Even the Imperials take better care of their branded than that. They were feeding bearers to it. This is even worse than I'd feared. Nothing but a Akashic down here. Hopefully things are looking better upstairs. I should go and see how Doris is getting on.
Alright, if we have to go upstairs, I'm assuming. That those stay. On. Oh, okay, no way to interact with the door. This way. Back. Oh yeah, I do want to level this move up too. I keep forgetting. Oh shit, there's more than one magic man. Yes! Good work. Alright, oh god. Nice, 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 nice. 32. Alright.
No lock downstairs. But I did find out that this place was more than just a prison. Something far more sinister was happening here.
I know. I've been reading some of these documents and... it can't be true, can it? Bearers die every day in service of their masters, but this is so much worse. Pitting bearers against a wild beast armed with nothing but their wits? And all in order to bring about more death. And not just those who could fight, but the elderly, children even. And those who wouldn't, or couldn't, were disposed of. Whatever that means.
I'm afraid it means they were fed to the monstrosity they kept here.
Then we're too late. And I was a fool to bring you here.
Don't say that. Did you find anything else?
A key. But it doesn't fit any of the locks on this floor.
Perhaps it will fit one of the doors downstairs. There's a corridor I haven't searched yet. Finish up here, then come and find me when you're ready.
All right. I'll be there in a moment.
Alright, we got a key, which means we can probably make our way through the other route at the very beginning. Damn barrels! I feel like barrels at this point in time in video games is a totally unacceptable reason why you can't go somewhere. We've been able to break barrels for decades. We have the technology. Just make like it crumbling rocks or something instead. I'm guessing the preacher is going to be what was it, behemoth?
Let's see what we can find.
Like when we were making our way to the castle, we had to fight one giant beast with those huge horns. Okay, before we clearly go and deal with that. remember. Yeah, we should probably go south.
A survivor. And she sounds close.
Who are you?
There's no need to be afraid. Are you alone? Are there any other survivors?
Some of the guards. They're still here. But something's wrong with them. Everyone else was eaten by the monster.
Of course they were.
Thank the Founder.
It was worth our coming. But I'd rather we didn't linger. Are you ready?
Ready when you are. You poor thing. You must have been terrified.
Did Chadwick send you?
What?
He fought the monster. Distracted it so I could run away. He must have sent you. He promised to free the others too. Where is he? He opened your cell, didn't he? He wouldn't be here otherwise.
Chadwick.
Was that?
Monster's back! Chadwick, help!
We have to get out of here.
Doris, keep the girl safe.
All right. You put that bearer-eating bastard in the ground.
We have to run.
You're safe now.
It's out there waiting for
Yep,
me.
it's one of them. Okay.
I can't let it live. Not if it's got a taste for bearers.
I was afraid it was going to be one of those guys. Hoping it was going to be a different monster. Something new. Different. But whatever, let's do this. But rock you. Like a hurricane. Your ass is grass, I'm about to mow it.
Havoc if it ever leaves the prison. I can't let that happen.
To the face. Damn it. That was a waste of everything. Dang it. Okay, I was hoping I could try to jump some of these. I really haven't used that as a dodge strategy, but... Oh, dude, he can knock me out of that? Okay, it looks like we don't get penalized for getting knocked out of this. Right to the tank. Woo! Don't think so, Chief. Oh, nice! Finished them. I honestly didn't think we were gonna finish them with that. Nice. Ooh, we got a bunch of gold. Got some reputation. I can't remember what the max reputation is that we need. Is it 3,000? Is it something crazy like that? We should go check. Anyway. We're almost halfway XP-wise for our next level. That's nice. Nice.
Finally.
Sid, are you hurt?
I'm fine. I think.
No.
What is it?
A diary. I gave it to Chadwick before we went our separate ways. He was here. Do you think that creature?
I'm sure he fought bravely to the last. The girl is safe thanks to him.
Chadwick. You fool.
Come on. We have to get her back to the hideaway. We don't want his sacrifice to have been in vain.
No. Of course not. I'll see that she's looked after from now on. It's the least I can do.
From what I hear, you've barely left the girl's side in days. I hope she's recovering from her ordeal.
She is. Slowly but surely. She's far tougher than she looks. I thank the flames we found her. If we hadn't...
I know. But we did. I'm sorry we weren't able to save Chadwick.
There's no need to apologize. Without your help, I would never have found out what happened to him. How he fought to the bitter end to save her. To save Haida Marie. That's the man I remember. The man I thought of as a brother.
I wish I could have met him. I'd like to hear more about your past. If you don't mind, that is.
Of course. You already met my former master. She trained Chadwick and I to do two things. Kill and obey. We were supposed to be sold to the highest bidder when the time came. But no bid was ever high enough to convince her to part with us. For years, we were her daggers in the shadows. But we could never quite shake our doubts about the things she made us do. And then, one day, we just couldn't do them anymore. So we escaped. But staying together was out of the question. They would have found us too easily. After so many years of training, the pull to serve was always strong. It scared me to think he might have taken another master, become a dagger in someone else's hand.
But even in captivity, the battles he fought were his own. And he died not as someone's tool, but as a hero.
Haida Marie is proof of that. Bearers can cast off their shackles. And the Cursebreakers will show them how. I'll fight until my dying breath to see it done. For Chadwick, and for all of us.
Thank you, Doris. We'll be counting on you.
Oh, even more XP on top of that. Nice. There we go. Alright, now we have bounties. Alright. I think we have 2
Oh, I wasn't expecting you
levels
back
of
so
this
soon.
left.
Is everything we've received and everything promised?
I was thinking it was 3,000.
You earned this. All done?
Ooh, increased damage dealt to enemies by 5%. Ah, it's still a lot. 15%. Or... There we go, 2 more. One of which we've already completed. Alright. Lustreless Murderer. Am I... Well, there doesn't seem to be any more information on that one. Alright, let's do another side quest.
Sid, I was wondering if you could help me.
It depends what with.
A bearer, but recently freed from his bonds, is keen to join the Curse Breakers. As you know, the work we do is not easy, which is why we test every volunteer's suitability. I was hoping you could oversee this one's evaluation.
I don't mind, but why this one?
Because he wants to be a scout. Our ranks are filled with men and women capable of breaking chains and putting slavers to the sword. But scouting, we're few with the nose for that, which is why we still rely so heavily on Gav. And since he accompanies you on so many of your missions, I thought you might be better placed to recognize the traits in him that we should look for in those who'd fill his boots.
Sounds reasonable.
So you're happy to oversee the boys' test, then?
One can never have too many scouts.
Truer words, Sid. I'll let the initiate know that you'll be attending his trial, and that he is to proceed directly to Northreach in readiness.
No time like the present, eh?
No time like the present. I'll await you there.
Northreach. I don't suppose they could have chosen somewhere closer.
It's only one of the furthest places away on the continent that we can still go.
Nazaire might at least have mentioned where in Northreach he'd be testing this recruit.
Pay for that.
Who do you think?
I'm nervous. Is it alright to be nervous?
No, you fail.
Well met, Sid. This is the initiate. Ember, present yourself.
At your service, Master.
Please, just Sid. There are no masters here. Your life is your own.
Oh, of course. Thank you, Sid. The sergeant says you'll be evaluating me at my trial.
To become a scout, yes. You are aware of the dangers inherent in that role.
I am. But I swore I'd face them. Just like the man who saved my life.
And who would that be?
Gav. It was him who found me and freed me. No magic, no support, just one man and his nose. Came and sniffed me out. It taught me what one man can do if he puts his mind to it. And I've been training ever since, so that one day I can be someone's saviour, just like Gav was mine.
I'm sure he'd be flattered. You clearly have good intentions, Ember. And it sounds like you're under no illusions. Stick to this path and you'll make a fine curse breaker.
So, what? Have I passed?
You haven't even started yet. Now listen. Not far from here is an Imperial lookout, Eastwatch. The guards there record all their sightings in a logbook. You are to find it and bring it here.
And bring it here, right. Anything else?
No. Sneaking into a heavily guarded Imperial outpost and stealing the logbook would be quite sufficient. You'll need to assess the situation, determine a point of entry, create a distraction and effect an escape, all without being discovered and thrown into an Imperial oubliette.
Ember, Gav isn't our best scout because he can do everything. It's essential that you know your limits.
Know my limits, right. I won't let you down.
It shouldn't be as dangerous as I made out. But keep a weather eye on him all the same, would you?
On my way. All right, Ember. Impress me.
Yeah. Away. Had to go up here since like the beginning of the game when we first unlocked this area.
These are clean kills. Perhaps young Ember really is ready. Or maybe not. Damn it. Ember! Draw your sword!
I can't!
Then run! If you want him, you'll have to go through me. Too slow.
Freaking busting down. Dang it. Actually defeating them pretty quickly. Just like that. Had to jinx us. Oh. Talon. Usual.
Ember, are you... Gone. Of course. Scouts really are a rare breed. Back to Northreach it is then.
Dang it, I keep forgetting Holy Knight does that. There's actually... Okay, let's teleport down, and then we'll check the shop while we're here.
And what can I do for you?
That is very expensive.
I do like a customer who knows what he wants. You've a keen eye.
An excellent choice.
Okay, selling. Probably have a bunch of stuff that we can.
Thank you.
So many. So many.
I doubt you'll get more than that in the capital. Thank you. That's the best I can do.
Yeah, we could still sell a bunch more, but this.
Thank you. I'll be here if you need me.
I forgot.
Do you see
Dang it!
anything
I always
you
forget.
like?
I always think it's two separate menus.
I do like a customer who knows what he wants.
All right, nice. Let's report back. He ran away.
I didn't expect you back so soon. Where is Ember? How did he fare?
I thought I'd find him with you. He must have fled. I followed him to Eastwatch, where I found him being set upon by a wild Avis. He was just standing there. Didn't even draw his sword. I had to step in and take care of things. But by the time I had, he was nowhere to be seen. I assumed he'd set off in your direction, but apparently not.
I'm sorry, Sid. I knew the boy had a nervous streak, but he seemed like...
The right man for the job? I believe this is the logbook you tasked me with retrieving.
Eh? How did you... Don't you tell me you breached the tower while Sid was busy saving your skin.
What? Wasn't that what you asked me to do? To bring the thing back without getting caught?
He has you there, Nazaire. And he did it all on his own.
But Sid, he
did what he thought was best. And now I have to decide whether I agree.
Of course. We'll await your evaluation back at the hideaway. Don't you leave my sight.
Yes, Sergeant.
This won't be an easy decision.
Well, the important thing is asking him, like, yes, he completed his mission, but... Like, did he go because he knew I was, like, the head guy, and he knows that I could take care of it? Or... what? Like, if it was any random soldier that told him to go, would he still do the same thing?
You should have seen him. The thing didn't stand a chance.
Welcome back, Sid.
Welcome back, Sid.
Yes. Welcome back. Trip wasn't too much of a pain in the arse, I hope. Truth be told, it was me who suggested roping you in to help with the trial. But from what I hear, things didn't go quite as planned.
No, they most certainly did not.
Well, he had a job to do, but at the same time, it's hard to tell because it's like, would he leave his allies behind if they told him to? Ultimately, it worked out fine, so I think we'll say yes.
Ember lost his nerve in the face of a beast of prey, but he didn't lose heart. He pressed on, and he achieved his aim. And is that not what we ask of our scouts?
Indeed it is. Thank you for your honest appraisal, Sid. The fact remains, however, that Ember will not always have a battle-hardened warrior on hand to pluck him from the jaws of peril. All I have gleaned from this trial is that without someone watching his back, Ember is little more than a liability.
Wait, Sergeant. Ember still has much to learn, it's true. And this time he was found wanting. But I'd say he's due a second chance, nonetheless. After all, he did do as you asked.
With a bit of hard work, any hand can be made to hold a blade, and any mind can conquer its fears. But a scout's nose is different. You've either got one, or you ain't. And by sniffing out that log, young Ember here has shown he has a conch and a half. Wouldn't do to waste it now, would it?
Fine. One more chance.
I'll do whatever you ask. I'll spend my days and nights in the pit if I have to. I'll show you. Just you wait.
Daft as a brush, that one. But his heart's in the right place. Just like someone else we know. And if you ask me, we've been leaning on him for far too long. That time the Cursebreakers took some of the weight off his shoulders, I reckon.
It couldn't hurt.
Just don't tell Gav I said so, will you? I won't have him thinking he's been hard done by. Next thing you know, he'll be asking for a day off. Chance would be a fine thing. Back to work.
Forgive me, Sid. This did not play out as I expected.
Things really do these days. But that's why we need men like Ember more than ever. Men who can make the best out of a bad situation. Remember that.
I will, Sid. Thank you.
Alright. I think we are going to call it for today, guys. We still have a lot of side quests to do. Alright. Tomorrow we are going to be doing Zoneless End 0. We're going to be doing a character quest. And then we are going to do Marvel Rivals on Tuesday. And then on Wednesday is going to be Zoneless End 0, the latest update. I believe it's 1.5? Or is it 1.4? One of those two, the latest update is going to be dropping. So we're going to be getting into that. So that is it for today, guys. Thank you for coming out and hanging out on day 1566. Streaming in a row, like always. Links down below for my Blue Sky Twitter, as well as a link over to my YouTube channel where all my previous streams are uploaded and archived. I know today was kind of just a lot of cutscenes, really, just like a lot of interactions. But hey, it was interesting. Yeah, that's it for today, and I will catch you all tomorrow with some Zoneless End 0. If not, I'll see you guys back here next weekend, which will be the next time we will be continuing some more Final Fantasy. We are probably going to be just continuing on with finishing up the rest of these side quests. Anyway,